And welcome back.
Alright.
Yeah.
Is it going to start the mission?
15 years ago.
It's telling a story, Bieber. Appreciate the story. This is the one where you go
Isn't
back
it
to...
like Chernobyl?
Yeah.
You're in Ukraine, Pripyat. Yeah, that's near Chernobyl.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get like radiation bits if you go to the corners of the map.
Yeah.
I think you're meant to be on your bed.
I'd love to visit Chernobyl. I think it'd be brilliant.
Yeah, you can.
I know you can, but it's not like... I imagine it's quite expensive to do, and you've got to go really touristy areas.
Well, I don't know if it's so much touristy areas, but you have to be on a tight schedule. You can't spend too long there, really.
We could drive.
You can spend a while there, but there's specific areas, quite a lot of specific areas, which are just like so radioactive, it's dangerous to go to.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of places where it's not too bad. You have to constantly have one of the... Is it called a tachometer?
Something like that, I think so.
I don't know, but it basically measures radiation and clicks at you when there's a lot. And you constantly have to have that with you. And normally you have to have a tour guide as well with you to sort of guide you in the right place. Yeah, it's pretty good move. Normally they're quite good.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
There's no sound, so we can't hear barking dogs.
Yeah, I didn't know there was dogs around.
Yeah, well, if you act stealthy...
Well, I
in
don't
the game.
know. I'm on recruit, so I don't really...
I think he's not on your team. There you go.
But yeah, I'll tell you what, Richards, I've got a channel to show you later. Remind me.
A channel?
It's called The Proper People. Now, this is an endorsement because it's very good, actually. It's basically a bunch of kids in America that go to abandoned places, and some of them are proper interesting.
Oh, I've seen some of them. I saw a guy he went into a bank, an old abandoned bank.
Yeah, that's one. They go to an old mental insane asylum from that was closed down years ago. That originally was built in the 1890s as like a sort of a military sort of base of some kind. They used Red Indians as prisoners there, and then later on it became a mental asylum, which segregated the black and white people there and used the black. Bear in mind, people that have got schizophrenia, paranoia, all this sort of stuff, and the black people included, and used them for work there, whilst they've got these conditions, and segregated the white. They stopped that in the 1950s, but it still continued on for quite a long time after.
Didn't the Americans use black people for TB testing for years? The illiterate black people.
Tuberculosis?
Yeah, something like that. They test them without
Possibly.
them knowing.
They go to a tuberculosis hospital, actually.
Yeah.
But obviously, because it's died down now, it's shut down years ago, so it was left abandoned, and then they go and explore that as well.
Yeah.
They go to some really interesting places. I'll definitely show you some of the things. And it's really well edited together as well. It's not just shaky cams, it's... they narrate sort of things that are going on in it. They provide little sort of snippets of information in the bottom corner saying this place was likely to be da 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 da. It's really interesting. Definitely worth a watch.
You're saying that? I started watching. I watched a guy that's Colossal something or other. Recommended by Pyrocynical and Leafy.
Colossal.
Yeah, something or other.
Do you watch Leafy?
Occasionally. I watch the odd one. He says "do" too often. It annoys me.
He's an American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But some of his stuff's quite good. And there was one on this Nazi bird. Have you seen it? Most racist girl on the internet. This is what his title is.
I stopped watching Pyro and Leafy, actually. I didn't watch Leafy anyway, but I stopped watching Pyro,
I quite enjoy Pyro stuff.
I mean, he started doing gaming sort of stuff now, and they're quite interesting. I like them. But yeah, the reaction stuff was just a bit predictable every time now. Like I say, there's a template that you follow, and then that gets predictable. Once you know what's going to happen, it's just not interested anymore.
This was going to say to you, actually. I've stopped watching a lot of gaming videos. You're the only gaming channel I watch now.
Oh,
yeah,
so have I though. Actually, I don't really watch many gaming YouTubers anymore.
I'm only ever subscribed. The only other game channel I'm subscribed to is Rob Has, and I rarely watch his. To be fair.
Oh, I watch his actually. Other than Rob Has though. I tend not to watch, but Rob, if he releases a video, I'll watch it that day. He started releasing videos of HTC Vive, like the VR sort of stuff.
Yeah,
and he's releasing videos of them, and they're so fucking funny because he's you get two controllers, one in each hand. You put on this mask, and then your hands are you can see them in the game, sort of these ghosted controller shapes, so you can pick up stuff. So then he's made a little room in his flat that he can walk around in.
I watched his VR tour. He cleared out his living room.
Yeah, basically.
He's
put his bed out the side of the room and all that sort of stuff. So he's got his room he can walk around. So he's getting just fucking all these weird games you can find, become a chef. Yeah. So then he just starts throwing meatballs out and then throwing them wherever he can, just shit like that. It's proper good. Yeah, I really like Rob Has. But yeah, no, you're right. I've started watching a lot of game videos now. I think the only ones I watch are Rob has, and if there's an interesting game like that looks sort of interesting, like
No,
tend to watch NerdCube's play of it.
no, I don't watch NerdCube anymore. I used to be really into him.
Again, I was, but you know,
Jimquisition. I watch the Jimquisition once a week.
Yeah.
But that's not really. I don't watch him for gaming. It's gaming reviews, gaming news.
Yeah.
It's not gaming as such. So
It's more comedy that uses gaming as material. Yeah. Don't get run over.
I'm getting inside Captain Macmillan. I'll be safe.
Right inside of him.
Right up his crack.
how have you not been trodden on by any of these people?
Oh, we've been spoiled. Shit.
You must have moved or been hit by someone. Why don't you just shoot them?
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's still a lot of them there.
Well, you running away ain't gonna do it, and you've got loads of health on easy.
Yeah, but I was literally like in the middle of a circle with like.
Well, get out of his
Millions
arsehole and start killing some people. Jesus.
No, because you don't. I try to kill the people and they all
Come
shoot
on, go for
at
a
you.
piss
And
mid-episode.
he got killed.
Yeah, but there's two of you. You can still
No.
talk. I'm going for a piss.
You got 4
No.
minutes.
I'm going for a piss.
Right, that's a 1% reduction of your pay.
Right, he's fired.
So 1% of 0.
0.
Oh, there you go.
Scott and Beaver, what do you watch on YouTube, if anything?
Our videos. Occasionally.
Occasionally. No,
That's
only the ones you're in. That's very egotistical of you.
That was a sight.
What
I
did
used
you
to
just
watch
see?
bits of. Yeah, why are you back already? Why have you not pissed?
I just saw someone's girlfriend wrapped up in a towel.
That was wrapped up, that's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, why are you bothered?
I'm not bothered, but someone's in the loo, 'cause the loo light's on, so.
Doesn't mean someone's in there.
There are 2
They
leaves,
leave
aren't
lights on there all the time.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
there? You just want to make him walk.
The
in
whole
on
point is you
someone
don't
else.
move when there's people that can see you move.
Yeah, but last time I didn't do that.
Why are you killing
And
me?
they found me because they all shoot you. If you don't, I did try that.
What,
they're
killing
not
them
that
all?
bothered.
You didn't do a very good job, the last one I saw. Ugh.
Got a John Smith's burp.
Yeah.
So what do you do, Beaver?
He's a secretary. at
I
Nivea.
work.
Yeah, but other than that,
You're a secretary.
he's a secretary at
Do you answer
Nivea
phones? Do you
for
answer phones,
makeup and
Beaver?
stuff.
I do answer.
Is it Nivea? It's not
phones.
Nivea, it's L'Oreal, isn't it?
Is it?
L'Oreal,
Same
yeah.
thing, innit?
Selling perfumes and makeup.
Yeah, it's luxury. So, oh my god,
People
they're
shoot you
shooting
from behind.
right, for fuck's sake.
You're not very good at this.
So like Yves Saint Laurent, Armani.
I have no idea what any of these are.
You've heard of Yves Saint Laurent and Armani.
I've heard of Armani.
Armani.
Even I've heard of those before.
Yeah, but
I
you've
started.
heard of Armani,
Before
not
I
the other
started, I mean,
What was the other one?
Yves Saint Laurent.
Not heard of it.
It was a
Yeah, it's all.
You must have seen adverts for like Yves
That's
Saint
what I
Laurent.
say when I've got a
like-
bit of indigestion after drinking too much.
Ralph Lauren.
Ralph, I thought it was Ralph Lauren.
No, I only just started saying it the other day because it's not French, it's American, so it can't be Ralph Lauren.
But they pronounce it as Ralph Lauren.
I
Even they
think,
call it
that's
Ralph Lauren.
everyone's just retarded. I think.
Even the business, the name itself. is retarded.
I think it should be Ralph Lauren because it's American. They wouldn't say it. They shouldn't say Ralph Lauren.
There's loads of companies that aren't a specific language that will name themselves slightly French. French is just a typical designer thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, look at George from Asda.
Yeah,
George.
Paris Hilton wasn't from Paris.
George, the great designer.
They're fucking massive. They're owned by Walmart.
Yeah.
Oh god, there's fucking loads of people now.
George, imagine that, just going into a, fashion show. Where are you from, George?
No, you go, Georges.
George.
We're in Georges this evening. Giorgio Armani. No, Georges.
And we'll also do Urban Decay. Keel.
I've heard of them. That's
You've
like
heard
a
of them? I hadn't heard of
Yeah,
them
I've heard of
before.
them. Okay.
But what do you do? Not
Yeah, but,
what,
yeah, but yeah,
what do you do?
we don't give a shit about your crappy job, Bieber. That's crappy. What do you do?
What? Drink.
He's really struggling
football.
with this,
He
isn't
is.
I eat a lot
Beaver,
of food.
are you a secretary? Do you answer
No,
emails?
I thought you meant outside of work.
he? Yeah, I'm asking outside
he's
of work.
saying
He's
outside
asking
of
something
work.
else.
I don't know
You're just
what
confusing
He's
the
saying
road.
inside
I
work.
wanna-
You're confusing me. You're asking me both things at the same
I
time.
want to know how he earns his money. That's what I would do.
Did you reset that timer?
Well, yeah, we've got 10 minutes.
You've
Right, Beaver,
done
in the
10
next
minutes and
episode-
you failed doing this mission.
In the next episode,
Yeah,
maybe you
I'm
can tell us what you
getting
do
to
for a living. Ta-ra!
I need to pee now.
Yeah, so do I.
I'm next.
I did say I needed to break the seal, like, when I was halfway through the first bit.
You know, I did it.